Kit Creekside. Mindfulness as a runner. What an interesting idea. Breathe, breathe. That's all you focus on. Oh, and this beautiful surroundings. It's really quite interesting. And then the pain falls away. The running almost falls away. Maybe even a sense of self falls away. That's what I mean when I talk about go to zero. Kind of a fun place to run. Wow, whew, gotta dodge some acorns though. Oh my gosh, they're actually like hitting hard. It's kind of scary. But I'm in the moment, and staying in the moment, that means we can't be in the past or the future. So there's another version of go to zero. No past, no future, just the now. Input goals versus output goals. A lot of runners, I mean, most runners it seems, focus on output goals, which is great, but even as somebody who's been in the corporate structure myself, output goals can be tricky, right? They're not always 100% within your control. Input goals are. So what's the difference? Well, for my last 5K, I was running 27s. So I wanted to be able to run under 25. And I set that as an output goal. And I set an input goal of running at least 3 times per week following a coach. And that was great. But here's the thing. I got injured in the middle of that. And that means I wasn't able to run quite as much as I wanted to. I had to skip some days, had to skip a lot of the intense days. Nonetheless, I came back, I did that last 5K, and I got 26. I was mad. It's like, I didn't get my 25. I didn't hit my goal. I was so mad. I beat my best time by over a minute, but I was mad. That's stupid. I was stupid. Focus on what you put in. Focus on getting your run. 1 run per week, 2 runs per week. I was gonna record a section on getting the mindset to go running. But something that I've learned recently is that the more you think about it, the less likely you are to do it. So if you give yourself a lot of time to think about, do I want to run today? Do I not want to run today? You're probably not going to run today. Now, it doesn't mean you can't set it at the end of the day, but there's a lot of potential to overthink. So once you know you want to go running, I'm running, I just recommend just go. Pacing is such a big deal, especially because some of you aren't going to be comfortable with running really fast. Think your body like a car, right? Every car probably has only so many miles in it before you've replaced every single part on it. Now, the harder you run that engine, the more likely it is to blow out sooner. But if you don't run that engine up at all, it kind of gets a little slower, it gets a little distressed. So when you're thinking about these paces, think about it like a car. I recommend push yourself hard, ideally once a week, but maybe at least once a month. And everything else is easy. Could be long easies, but it could be easy. Because the thing is that every single one of us has a certain number of miles that we're gonna run in our lives. And the faster you run, the sooner you might get there. The slower you run, the longer it might take you to get there. And me, I'm a little too old to be playing the short game, so I gotta play the long game.